Hi everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we are looking at a beautiful white 2024 Peterbilt 579 with UltraLoft sleeper. And great news, this truck is on the ground, ready to roll, and available now. In fact, we've got multiple units of this exact same spec and color in stock and ready to roll. If you're looking for a great aerodynamic truck for going over the road, especially for team driver applications, solo driver applications still work great. This is an excellent truck, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the best team driver sleeper truck on the road. Again, this is a white 2024 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. We've got multiple units available. These trucks are powered by a Cummins X-15 efficiency series engine with 450 horsepower and the 1650 to 1850 smart torque. So what does that mean? Basically, long story short, it's going to utilize 1650 when you only need that to get better fuel efficiency, and bump it up to 1850 when the truck is demanding that to give you more power when needed. Don't have to flip any switches. The system essentially does it all on its own. This engine is paired to an Eaton 12-speed Endurant automated transmission. This is their latest automated transmission and has been performing great in our customers and fleets across the country. Actually replaced the outgoing Eaton UltraShift Plus automated transmission and really outperformed it in a lot of regards, and has the best warranty in the industry. When this Endurant automated transmission is applied in line haul applications, you get a 5-year, 750,000 mile warranty from the factory. No additional warranty required. That's from the factory. 5 years, 750,000 miles. That is the best in the industry, bar none. This truck is set up on all Meritor axles. Up front, we've got a taper leaf front suspension, and in the rear, we've actually got the flex air suspension, which I really like this truck in over-the-road applications. It's lighter weight, and it gives you just a great smooth ride whenever you're driving on highway. Really like this suspension. We don't spec it in a lot of trucks, but for the right application, it really is the right suspension for the job. Sits on a 238-inch wheelbase, so a little bit shorter than, say, our 240 wheelbase, but not a huge difference. We've got Michelin Lo Pro 22.5 tires all the way around, all aluminum wheels with the round holes, and all disc brakes. It is, of course, spec'd with the EPIQ package. Inside, we've got the upgraded Premier interior as well. So it's a lot of the basic specs. Let's talk about that EPIQ package again. So you can see the 579 EPIQ badge right there on the side of the sleeper. What does that entail? Where it includes quite a few aerodynamic features that are going to improve your aerodynamics and, of course, your associated fuel efficiency. Starting up top, you've got the aerodynamic sun visor, the A-pillar fairing right there, your closeout on your steer axle wheel well, so that rubber piece trim around there, closeout between the hood and your front bumper, what they call your front bumper dam up here. Of course, you're going to have the side fairings on the UltraLoft. You're also going to have the closeouts between the cab and sleeper and those side fairings. And then this rubber piece that runs along the bottom, they call that a ground fairing. And essentially, of course, your sleeper extenders and the 8-inch rubber flares on top of those sleeper extenders. All that essentially equates to your EPIQ package. So all designed to improve aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. Some cool features that we went above standard. We went with the chrome covers on the aerodynamic side mirrors. I really like those aerodynamic side mirrors. Some people complain that they don't think they're going to have a whole lot of visibility, when actuality, even though this mirror is kind of cut off towards the top right here in terms of the necessary space for visibility, compared to the standard mirror, I think it still provides great visibility, better aerodynamics, and less wind noise. Improvement on the 579 design. These mirrors are now mounted to the cab instead of the door. It also has internal cable routing for that as well. We did do the chrome bezel around the air intake on the side of the hood. We also did the additional hood mirrors on both sides with the chrome fronts, again, to improve your visibility towards the rear. We did not spec these trucks with the LED headlights. We went with the standard headlights. It is still a projection beam headlight, and it is significantly brighter than the industry standard. And we went with the painted front bumper and side fairings as opposed to the standard black. So those are a few nice upgrades above the standard spec that we've done to this truck. We've got sleeper side access doors on both sides. We did not do the full size door on this sleeper, but you do have access on both sides and the tinted windows on both sides. If you have not seen before, one thing that I really like with the new UltraLoft design, these side fairings are very easy to open. There's little latches that you undo right there. There's access to your battery box. And then this rear fairing, again, very easy to access. Just two little latches that you push on each one of these fairings. These fairings are literally designed to be serviceable by one person. Literally all you have to do is just undo that carabiner right there on both sides, and it lifts right out. And it does that on both sides of the sleeper. Very easy to do. Putting it back, just give it a nice solid push, not too heavy, but you want to give it a solid push so it secures. And that's it. Access to your DEF tank right here, and access to your fuel tank right here. Deck plate access right here on the driver's side where you're going to need it. So you got your grab handles over here. In addition to that, we did the straight air and electric lines, and we've got your mounting system right here for your glad hands and your 7-way plug. We've also got this storage system for your divider bars for your trailer. Put that right there. We also spec these trucks with the IntelliTec battery disconnect switch. Very easy to do. You just turn it off right there and turn it back on right there. A little different than the Kissling style that you've seen on some of our other trucks. Very easy design. Went with the black poly armor Peterbilt quarter fenders. Nothing too fancy there, but very easy and very affordable to replace if you get any damage to those. Again, Michelin Lo Pro 22.5 tires all the way around. We went with the Flex Air suspension on the rear. This is a little bit different than the low air leaf suspension. Of course, it's still air ride back here. It varies compared to the low air leaf, as this one is actually rated at 38,000 pounds. Fret not, the truck is still rated at a GCW, so a gross combined weight rating of 80,000 pounds. Even though this is a 38,000 pound rear, you can still max out at 80,000 pounds without any special permits. This Flex Air suspension, I think it's a great suspension and a lot of over-the-road applications. In my opinion, it is the smoothest running suspension on ideal road surfaces. Not to say that it can't go over potholes or anything like that, but when you truly get over the road on highway application, I think this is a smoother performing suspension than the low air leaf suspension. That low air leaf is going to be a little bit more rugged. It's definitely going to be able to handle those larger potholes and dips that you may have in some of your loading stations and stuff like that. But in terms of over the road, I do think the Flex Air outperforms it in terms of smoothness of ride, and it is a little bit lighter, so you can fit more payload. The fifth wheel we've got on here is a Fontaine 6000 series fifth wheel with air slide. Again, all aluminum wheels, all disc brakes. Went with the black painted mud flap hangers. They are still spring loaded. Meritor rear, it's a 279 gear ratio for excellent fuel efficiency. And we did the LED oval backup and tail lights mounted right there in the end of frame for a nice clean look. Plenty of room for an APU right here in between the fuel tank and quarter fender. Again, storage access doors on both sides of the sleeper. It is a beautiful day here at Rush Peterbilt in Dallas. Great looking truck. Not sure if I mentioned, but we did spec these trucks with 4 batteries. Before we go inside, I do want to point out this truck is spec'd from the factory with the California certified clean idle sticker. In addition to that, these trucks are also CARB certified from the factory. You've heard me say in previous videos, if you are registering or domiciling your truck in California, it is pretty much impossible to get a brand new 2025 Peterbilt with a Cummins engine. Well, great news, this is a 2024 model. If you're going to be registering or domiciling your truck in California, you can purchase this truck and register and domicile it in California. Of course, any customers that are not in California, you could purchase this truck as well. We're not limited to just California customers. I only make this such a big deal on my videos because California is the first state to require these regulations. Love it or hate it, we have to deal with it. Just another thing that we face in this ever-changing industry. So if you're going to be registering or domiciling in California, if you're going to be a state that in future adopts these California regulations, these trucks are going to be good to go for you. Even if you're not one of those customers, it is going to help out in terms of resale value and the amount of customers that you can sell this truck to in the future. So not only does it have the certified clean idle California sticker, we spec these trucks with the CARB certification from the factory. Well, what does that mean? Well, your engine and after treatment warranty from the factory on any Cummins X-15 or PACCAR MX-13 engine. Again, these trucks have the Cummins X-15 Efficiency Series engine. Those engines are going to come with a 2-year, 250,000 mile warranty on the engine and after treatment. CARB certifications bump that after treatment warranty up to 5 years, 350,000 miles. On the Efficiency Series engines from Cummins, it's at a cost of about $2,000. We've already added it to these trucks. On the Performance Series engines, it's a cost of about $3,500. In addition to that, since we've already spent that money, the money that you've spent towards that CARB certification, if you want to get an extended warranty, it's actually cheaper because we've already spent that money for the CARB certification. So your extended warranties are about $2,000 cheaper on the Efficiency Series and about $3,500 cheaper on the Performance Series engines whenever you've already got the CARB certification on there. So just a couple more things that make this a great spec truck. Again, all that is from the factory. Sorry, that was a little long-winded. Let's go inside and check out the cab. Stamped weight from the factory is 17,710 pounds. Again, we've got a premier interior. We've got the Mordura upgraded cloth seats. I actually prefer these to vinyl. I just like the way that they feel better. Just my personal preference. I think they stay cooler in the summertime, warmer in the wintertime. Of course, vinyl is very easy to keep clean. Nice solid close on that door. It's actually a triple sealed door. Here's a look at our smart wheel and our digital dash. We've got 46 miles on the ticker, so the new owner and driver will be the first to sneeze in it. Over here on the B panel, we've got 2 physical gauges, and we've got your knuckle and then hole for wiring for your ELD or any type of device that you'd like to mount there. Concert class stereo, automatic AC controls. Love these solid cup holders that we have in here, and we ordered these trucks with an ashtray for those of you customers that still desire that. If you don't want an ashtray, very easy to just toss it wherever you want. And I do love our little slot for your cell phone. Hello Quadlander family, always looking great. Or at least in that picture we do. Go ahead and turn the light on back here, and here's a look at the 80-inch UltraLoft sleeper. You've literally got 8 feet of space between the floor and ceiling. Almost always we're going to spec an UltraLoft with a double bunk sleeper, just because there is literally so much space in that sleeper. Best in class, literally 4 feet of space between the lower bunk and the upper bunk, and 3.5 feet of space between the upper bunk and that roof. Go ahead and take a look at this upper bunk. Very easy to fold that down, and then we've got our ladder that folds away right here. One thing you've heard me say before, I love that Peterbilt does a rubber pad on this ladder. A lot of the competition has what they call a metal tiger claw on those steps. And I don't know about you, I do not sleep with my shoes on typically. And if I'm going to set my foot on my bare foot on a ladder, I probably want to put it on a rubber pad as opposed to a metal tiger claw, but that's just me. Get into the upper bunk is very easy. You've got solid grab handles right here. Again, 3.5 feet of space between the upper bunk and the roof. I'm 5'11" if I stretch really good in the morning, and even sitting as vertically as I can, my head is not touching the roof. 70 cubic feet of storage. Tons of space up here. True windows that you can ventilate on both sides, and true AC vents on both sides, so both passengers in the upper and lower bunk will remain comfortable. Getting out of the upper bunk again is very easy. Folding up that ladder, very easy. It just goes in there, and then that upper bunk folds away right there. Spec these trucks with your TV mount right there. True closet doors. We have best in class closet size where you can literally fit a double XL shirt right there, and it's not even going to touch the bottom. And of course you got your mirror right there for you to brush your teeth or put your tie on in the morning. So glad I haven't had to wear a tie in a long time. 1.8 cubic foot fridge right there from the factory. Little ice box in there as well. And then again, this tray slides out. It's specifically designed to fit 12-ounce cans. If I'm not wearing boots and I'm wearing normal shoes, I actually like to put my shoes in there so they're completely out of the way. Over here on the driver's side, you've got your sleeper AC, stereo controls, and a clock right there. 2 cup holders, and again, another ashtray that's very easy to come out. Little storage compartment right here that easily opens. Above that, we've got room for a 1.1 cubic foot microwave. That's actually the largest microwave space in the industry. Right here, you've got your work tray that slides out, great for having a meal or doing any type of work. You can fit a laptop or tablet right there. And of course, it stores away very nicely in there. This brown kind of paper sticker is just a protective cover over the black kind of plexiglass material underneath there. even more storage, and you've got this Sterilite plastic container. Fit your files or dirty clothes in there, and another storage shelf underneath there. Of course, we spec these trucks with the premium mattress. Raising the mattress is very easy. There's a little flap underneath there. Tons of storage underneath the bunk. You've got your toe pins and hazard triangles right there, and there's your rear AC system. Nice recess right here, so you don't have to lift up the mattress to tuck some stuff out of the way. Here's a look at the beautiful cab on this UltraLoft. Tons of space, best in class hip room between the seats. I think it's 23 inches of space in between the seats, so it's real easy to get in between the cab and the sleeper. We did not just the curtain for the sleeper, but you've also got the curtain for the windshield as well, so you can block out either or both. Love the view on this panoramic windshield, and that of course is the best view in trucking. All you got to do is point that Peterbilt wing on the horizon and keep on trucking. Did spec these trucks with keyless entry as well, which is a nice feature to have. Even though this is our aerodynamic offering, the 579 still comes with our characteristic stamped oval stainless steel grille, so it's going to protect the radiator, any type of debris that you may run into out there on the road. Opening the hood is very easy with our tilt down assist. I can easily open and close that hood one-handed while I'm filming. There's a look at our Cummins X-15 Efficiency Series engine. Again, these engines are rated at 450 horsepower and have the 1650 to 1850 smart torque. So you can maximize on fuel efficiency when you don't need max torque and still get up to 1850 torque when you need that extra power. We do have battery jumper terminals right here underneath the hood. Again, a taper leaf front suspension. Went with the Davco 382 upgraded fuel water separator. And again, all disc brakes on these trucks. Another benefit to the Efficiency Series engines, you can actually warranty these engines up to 6 years, 600,000 miles on the engine and after treatment, where the Performance Series engines can only go up to 5 years, 500,000 miles. And again, the cost of that will be offset by about $2,000 since we've already spec'd these trucks with the CARB certification from the factory. You can add an extended warranty to the engine or after treatment within 1 year or 100,000 miles of taking delivery of the truck. You don't have to purchase it when you buy the truck, but if you do want to, you can add the extended warranty with the purchase of the truck as well. And there's a look at our beautiful white 2024 Peterbilt 579 UltraLoft. Again, this truck, as well as multiple of this exact same color and spec truck, are available on the ground right here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas. Please give me a call. My name is Travis Quadlander. My cell phone is 817-504-7220. Hablo español, puede llamarme a 817-504-7220, or come see us at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 and Union Bower. Whether you're an individual owner-operator that wants to buy one truck, whether you're a fleet that wants to buy a few or quite a few of these trucks, we'd love to put a great deal together for you, whether it's a one truck deal or a multiple truck deal. Again, give me a call. I'm Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 and Union Bower. I want to thank everyone in the trucking and transportation industry for keeping our country running while we need you the most. There are quite a few challenges going on in the industry right now. We'll do our best to help you, honor you, show our appreciation for you, because y'all truly are the backbone of the country and keep us running. I look forward to hearing from you. Drive safe.